So, you're an older man, maybe in your 40s, 50s, or 60s. You've lived through challenges, built a life, and learned through love and loss. Then she comes along, a younger woman, full of energy, curiosity, maybe a little mystery. And for reasons you can't fully explain, she gives you genuine attention, not just politeness, but presence. It wakes something up in you. It feels flattering, exciting, and it's exactly where most men start making unconscious mistakes. You see, there's a pattern when older men are drawn to younger women. They forget who they are. The wisdom, the scars, the strength earned over time, all of it starts to dim in the rush of attraction. Instead of remaining rooted, they begin to adjust, to shrink, to try and fit into her world. That's when the dynamic shifts. She no longer sees a grounded man, she sees a man trying too hard. The attraction dies, not because of age, but because of energy. This isn't a judgment. This is clarity. A wake-up call for men who still want to lead with dignity, masculinity, and self-respect, especially when faced with temptation, admiration, or even genuine connection. This isn't just about dating, it's about life strategy. So, if you're tired of feeling lost, confused, or sidelined by someone who hasn't lived half the life you have, stay with me. By the end of this, you'll understand where most men fall, and how to rise by doing less, not more. 1. Don't try to be her peer. You're not her age, and that's not a disadvantage, it's your edge. Many older men lose their power by trying to become relatable, mimicking her slang, referencing her pop culture, dressing younger. It seems harmless, even sweet. But it makes you smaller. The very things that made you magnetic, your calm, presence, and life experience, get replaced by performance. Women feel this. Younger women especially. They don't want you to be like them. They want to feel the contrast. Instead of rushing to meet her where she is, hold your ground. Let her swirl with youthful energy around your stillness. That's what captures attention. Not knowing TikTok trends, but standing firm in who you are. 2. Don't be her emotional sponge. She opens up. She's been hurt. She's figuring life out. You listen. You care. And slowly, you become her unpaid therapist. Midnight phone calls. Emotional venting. You believe this builds intimacy. It doesn't. It builds dependency. A stoic man doesn't get pulled into emotional storms. He offers presence, not rescue. Support, not sacrifice. Don't confuse being emotionally available with being emotionally absorbent. One is masculine. The other is masked neediness. 3. Don't chase her validation. It starts subtly. You compliment her too often. Wait too long for her replies. Lower your standards to keep her attention. You think this keeps her close, but it only makes you easier to walk away from. Women don't admire the man who bends. They admire the man who holds. If she pulls back, you stay steady. If she tests, you don't flinch. Attraction grows not in pleasing, but in presence. Stop seeking approval. Start embodying leadership. 4. Don't try to impress. Lead instead. You're not here to perform. You're here to lead, with direction, not flash. A stoic man doesn't convince a woman to like him. He gives her the opportunity to align with him. That means decisiveness, calm energy, and self-possession. Show up relaxed. Ask deeper questions. Talk to connect, not to win. When you lead with depth instead of showmanship, you stand out in a world of noise. 5. Don't project fantasies too soon. She's young, beautiful, exciting. You feel the pull, and suddenly you're imagining a future together. But you're building castles in the sky before you've seen the ground beneath her feet. Stay rooted in reality. Don't respond to potential, respond to patterns. Observe how she handles stress, disappointment, honesty. Chemistry is easy. Compatibility takes clarity. 6. Don't be her backup plan. If she only calls when she's sad, only texts when she's bored, only flirts when it suits her, you're not a priority. You're a placeholder. You think being there earns her heart. But always being available erodes your value. Withdraw your energy when it's not met. Not with anger, but with dignity. Women don't respect the man who stays no matter what. They remember the man who walked without a word when his standards were crossed. 7. Don't lose your mission. This is the final, fatal error. Making her your focus. Skipping workouts. Delaying goals. Bending your life around her pace. You think it's love, but it's a loss of direction. You are not here to orbit her. She's not your purpose, your mission is. And when you stay aligned with it, you don't lose her. You give her something to rise toward. If you're tired of shrinking to fit someone else's world, it's time to remember who you are. Stand tall. Lead calmly. Move with quiet certainty. And if she sees your worth, great. If not, you keep walking. Comment below, I lead from center. Because once you stop chasing, everything else starts chasing you.